Hey guys, TCG Duelist X here, bringing you a deck profile on my Yosenju build. Been working with this deck for a few months now, and pretty happy with this build. Came top 8 at my locals with it, so I like it. And well, just want to get something started for my channel going. So why not a deck profile, you know? So we're gonna get right in, starting with the monsters. We're playing 3 copies of Yosenju, 3. Your main dude that you want to have if you have another Yosenju monster on field. He's your main guy who just gets rid of problem cards like vanities, trying to think, basically problem cards that you would find for you. So vanities you're trying to overlay for something, well, bounce and then go for your overlay. Comma 2, he's your biggest beater in the deck naturally. No change or attack or anything. He can attack directly. Any battle damage he does to the opponent by that effect is half, so, it's still a nice effect. Your main searcher for the deck, comma 3. If another Yosenju monster does damage to your opponent, like attack directly, your bounce and swing directly, you can search a Yosenju card except himself. Okay, so, excuse me. And then a little mini Yosenju Honest over here. He's nice, little 1,000 booster and damage stuff, you discard it. And then if he's on field, you can target a Yosenju monster, including himself, and have that one gain 1,000 attack until the end of this turn. So he's nice, and if he was normal summon this turn, he returns to the hand. And then for the Pendulum, I'm playing 2 Senchu L and 2 Senchu R. I like having the option to either Pendulum summon or just have the option to have these guys on field, so feeling that it's just like, okay, I'm playing 2 L and then playing 2 Diebok. I love Diebok, don't get me wrong. It's just sometimes I draw them and you're just like, wow, you're so useless right now. And then if you have all your other Yosenju monsters on field, you're like, well, I can't really do anything now. And then for the little additional attack, Brotherhood of Firefist Bear, really nice card, classic Tinky Bear pop. And now we're moving on to the spells. For the spells, we play 2 Yosen Training Ground, pretty much your 6 Sam United. Each time a Yosenju is normal, you get a counter on it, remove 1. All Yosenju monsters that you control gain 300 attack. And then remove 3. You can add a Yosenju card from your deck to hand. You can only do one of these effects once per turn for this card. Well, for this card in general, you can have both, and then, you know what I mean? Obviously, with a Fire Fist card, you obviously have triple Tenki, since everyone in this deck is a Beast Warrior except the Totem guys. We got double Duality, double Mass Change, because we're playing Wind, so we're playing Divine Wind for that extra little push in case we need it. Double MST, 1 Dark Hole, and 1 Snatch Steal. Nice to take your opponent's monster and be like, hey, that's mine now. Trap cards, we're playing triple Yosenju Secret Move. Really nice card, really. It's pretty much a Stellar Nova Alpha. It's like finally a deck has this card besides the 6 AMs. When a spell or trap card is activated and you control at least one Yosenju monster, one Yosenju card, excuse me. And all the face-up monsters you control are Yosenju monsters, you can negate that card and destroy it. So, no Trish, no Brio, no Unicorn, no Herald, no Exabeetle, no Quasar. You don't get to special summon Shooting Star and try to kill me. Double Vanities, locking the opponent out. If you flip at the right time, it just locks them out. And they're just like, don't know what to do now. Shit. But especially against the Colossus, they activate their Kaleido Mirror. I'm going to chain Vanities to that. They just sit there like, oh. Shit. Should have summoned Denko. Oh well. For defense, we have double Mirror Force, because now this format, double Mirror Force, does not actually help the opponent win. Same thing with Dimensional Prison. Really nice. Just banish it. Get rid of it. Get rid of the crap. For the single traps, we're playing 1 Macro, because that's really nice. If you flip that and Defissure, and then you flip Vanities, you kind of win. 1 Mind Drain, because this format, I'm noticing everything is from hand, especially against the Cloths, which this card is retarded against. I flipped this against the cloth player, the Necros player, and as soon as he read the effect, he scooped immediately. I'm like, right, I said, on your draw phase, I flipped Mind Drain, paid 1,000. He's like, what's that? He reads it. He looks at it, sits it down, hands it back to me, and he's just like, game 3. Because he won 1, and it was my turn. It was game 2. He's just like, we'll go game 3. And he showed me his hand. He had just nothing cards that any effect that added from hand. So I mean, he was just screwed. And then the good old bottomless trap hole. Nice card to have. And then now for the extra deck. You guys saw the mass changes, right? Obviously, Mass Heroes. This is a really nice tech I decided to throw in. Everyone's playing Dark Law in any deck that has Dark, so Burning Abyss should all, you know what I mean? And, well, I'm like, you know what, why not? You know, just, why not Divine Wind? He's a nice card, actually. Can't be destroyed by battle. Your opponent can only attack with one monster during each of their battle phases, and if he destroys a monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you get to draw a card. Not so good if you have Macro or Defisher, but I mean, hey, you have a 2,700 attack guy who can't be destroyed by battle, so Decisive Armor, and he'll take some damage. Trish, hey, let's crash Trish and draw plus. Now, the rest of the deck is basically going to be Exceed from here. We play 1 Delteros. Free popping, your opponent can't chain to a monster summon or special summon, so if you pin them, they can't do anything. 1 Kagasuchi for good measure. Really nice card. Just overall, a great card for defense and offense, because, I mean, you can attack, Mirror Force, K detach, goes through. The Poor Man's 101, I like to call it. Equip a monster to it with an attribute. Basically, if a monster is equipped to it, and it battles a monster with the same attribute as the monster that is equipped, so if I equip Divine Wind and you attack with a Daibok will die at the start of the damage step. So, nice little card if you weren't smart enough to do Daibok's effect and bounce. Thunder Spark Dragon, because I needed something for Exceeds, because I got tired of not having enough Exceeds and I wanted variety, so I'm like, you know, I'll pick up a 91. So 91, detach 3, destroy all other face-up monsters, so it's a Dark Death Spirit. Well, on the field, but I mean, you never have anything on the field anyway, so you'll be like, hey, let me just get rid of this. We have Ragna 0, mirror match against Yosenjus, let me think. Quills in case they have their sacrifice. Occasionally Modulces. I mean, this card has a lot of viability, so it's pretty much, you want to go on here, allow me to plus off of it. Tiger King, really nice. Love this card. Really good to bring out in this deck. You get a free 10 key off of it, and plus you get to negate any monster on the field that is not a Beast Warrior, so Yazi, allow me to negate that effect by not being able to be targeted, and then let me go off. Black Ship of Corn, really good card, really nice card to have in this deck. Gets rid of anything 2,100 or below, so Yang Zings face up on field, send them to the grave, they don't get a plus, burn them 1,000, you know. Kachikochi, or my friend calls it Coochie Coochie. Really nice card. Swing, if you destroy a battle and send it to the graveyard by a monster, detach, you can attack again, so it's like a pumped up ship, but you know what I mean. For graveyard negation, we have Abyss Dweller, really good for hitting Fire Hand, Ice Hand, Mystic Tomatoes, anything, you can hit road decks, detach, Raigeki, an opponent's side of the field of Shadals, they get no effects. So that's nice. Good thing. Glad this thing got a reprint. Is it sad that the reprint one is the only one I've ever held? I've never held a Abyss Rising one. Never held it. Never had it. And then going for the good old GG Bang Bang game. Gaga Cowboy, or, you know, here, let me crash your BLS. Let me crash into something, or let me run it over. You know what I mean? For that troll part. And then for I just love this card, Diamond Crab King. Really good card. I love this card. I'm glad this card came out. I seen it before. I'm like, oh, this card's OCG. Well, when's this card gonna come out? Oh, manga? Sweet. Let me pick it up. So basically, 0 attack, defense is 3,000. detach the attack and defense switch. You can attack with 3,000. At the end of the battle phase, he goes to defense. His defense is still 0. At the end phase, they switch back. So you have a 3k beater for battle phase. End phase on your opponent's turn. Hey, let me go back to my big rear 3,000k end. And you pretty much put your opponent at a disadvantage for the fact they can't really do much. Because unless your opponent is playing a deck to where they're able to run that over or get it off the field, they're not getting rid of that card. So it's a big disadvantage for the opponent, and you're just sitting there, well, come at me, bro, or do something. It only has a downside if it's attack with no exceed material, but still a good card to have, and just overall nice. Well, guys, I'd like to thank you for tuning in to my channel, checking out my deck profile. If you have any questions, you have ideas, suggestions, or anything in general about my deck build or anything about Yosenjus in general, shoot me a message, leave a comment down below. I'll get to you as soon as I can. I'll most likely see it since my channel's new, but share it with friends in case your buddies need a Yosenju build or anything like that. Like I said, shoot me a message if you need some type of help with it. With this channel, I'm going to be doing mainly some deck profiles. I'm probably going to my friends to do some deck profiles on their decks. Pack openings. Don't know which sets I want to get. Hopefully booster box openings and just other cool stuff for Yu-Gi-Oh! And maybe doing gameplay footage. Not sure yet on that, but other than that, again, I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in and checking out my video. Like, share, and subscribe to me for more content soon. It's probably going to be coming within this week to next week, but again, thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys later.